Welcome to 1623 Studios for the Gloucester Municipal Election Candidates Forum. The municipal election will be held on Tuesday, November 2nd. For this forum, 1623 Studios invited the candidates to record a statement of up to 4 minutes. Their statements are shown unedited and in the order that they appear on the ballot. For the 2021 election, there are 2 candidates vying for mayor. The candidates for mayor are Incumbent Sefatia Romeo Theken and Gregory Verga. Here now is candidate number 1, Sefatia Romeo Theken.
Hello, everyone. I am Sefatia Romeo Theken, and I'm running for re-election. And I have a whole bunch of things here to talk about. Budget, AA bonding, education, the OPI, infrastructure, community impacts. Well, you know what? I just wanted to talk to you about me and what's been going on in the past year. For those who don't know me, I am an aggressive person. I'm aggressive for this city and had to be in the past year. It's kind of difficult prior to COVID. People were asking me and telling me, it's great, Mayor, you know what, all the other mayors, it's nice to have friends as employees of friends, but then when you have to lead, I said, oh, we're leading together, we're doing this together. And I found out during the COVID that you had to go beyond, you had to be the leader. And so I want to read something to you that everyone should know about, and they do know about it, but not you and the public. This was here June 18th, 2020, 6:10 p.m. Dear team, where do I begin? First of all, thank you for being part of this amazing team. I've been mayor since 2015, city councilor for 13 years, and prior never have seen anything this hard, crazy. We're all working more than ever. It's been a roller coaster ride for all. The fear of the unknown, fighting an epidemic, a disease that's no cure, then a shutdown of the city. We pulled it together like champs. We're almost home for the home stretch. Then the most unthinkable thing happens. George Floyd. Heartache, protests, us versus them. When did that happen? In between, what's going to happen with the openings, more emotion, social media attacks, emails, texts. I added Senator Tarr, Representative Ferranti, Lieutenant Governor, and the Governor on this email too. Because yes, they're part of our team. Why am I writing to you? It's to apologize for my crazy behavior or maybe the early or late night texts, emails, the mumbo-jumbo texts. Sorry doesn't understand my broken English. I wanted you to understand one thing. You've all done a remarkable job. Keeping Gloucester alive and running effectively and proactively. I failed you maybe in tone in my approach these last few weeks, starting with the beach openings to now. And as you know, my husband took his life and hung himself. Everything had been okay until I heard the words of George Floyd. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I never thought that my husband could have said those words or called out for me. September 11th, 1997. He wasn't feeling well. We were going at my mother's and he said, I'm going home. Usually I follow along, but I said, you go, I'll pick up the girls and then come home. You know what? You all know the rest. I had no regrets in 23 years until I heard those words. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. It kept making me wonder, did he ask for me? You know what? He died like George Floyd, not a broken neck, but suffocation. So I was on an emotional roller coaster. Yes, some will say I was an emotional, but no matter what, I'm better. I guess I've never had the time to grieve. I've had 3 young daughters to worry about, but I'm okay. It depends on who you talk to. I spoke to a close friend who's a pastor and a major in psychology. I guess she can fix the mind while blessing the soul. Yes, my sense of humor is back. Still, there's no excuse. How I behaved, and you've been my team, my friends, and so much more. I want you to know how great the team and the best employees, best senator, representative, governor, lieutenant governor Gloucester have seen. I'm proud to be your mayor, but most of all, proud to be your team. Thank you always for having my back, and for a long time, thank you for the best job in this crazy time we live in. God bless you all. Thank you. Be safe, Sefatia. That was done in 2020. When people say, oh, we need an apology, she needs to publicly apologize. Well, there's over 50 people on this email. Over 50 people. I did apologize. See, I am aggressive. And I did it for the city of Gloucester. We're in a time that craziness, meeting Monday through Sunday on Zooms. I did it, but I'm not hostile and I'm not toxic. If I made a mistake, I apologize.
That was candidate number 1, Sefatia Romeo Theken. Here now is candidate number 2, Gregory Verga.
Thank you to those of you watching and those who supported me in September's preliminary election. My name is Greg Verga, and I'm running to be your mayor for a more efficient, more transparent, and more collaborative Gloucester. I humbly ask for your vote in the mayoral election on Tuesday, November 2nd, to help us move Gloucester forward. My story is the same as so many of us who call Gloucester home. I was born and raised on Portuguese Hill. My father's parents came from Sicily, and my mother's grandparents from the Azores. I was the youngest of 8. Times were often tough. We grew up on government assistance, and we didn't have a lot of extras, but we wouldn't have traded places with anyone else in the world. I met my wife Kelly at O'Malley School. We got married at Sacred Heart Church, and we raised our 3 kids, Abby, Patrick, and Julia, right here on Essex Avenue. We were also grandparents to Cameron and Angelina, ages 5 and 2.5. I've always believed in public service and in contributing to our community by lifting others up. I was your Ward 5 City Councilor and at-large councilor for 6 years, a school committee member for 8 years, serving both as vice chair and chairman. Consideration and respect, empathy and listening to people's needs and concerns are in my blood. My father, Tony Verga, was our state rep for 14 years. I know firsthand what it means to be a public servant for Gloucester. Experience has taught me the importance of placing the people of Gloucester first in any decision. During the Great Recession, while I was serving the city, we had to make deep cuts, but by listening to residents and with creative thinking, we kept our city afloat. In my professional life as a realtor, my passion is improving the lives of those around us and lifting up the community together by listening. That is why I'm here today, asking for your vote. Our City Hall, simply put, needs a reset. The current leadership is on the wrong track. I know how well the city can operate. This incumbent lacks vision. I truly want to make Gloucester a better place to live, to work, and to visit. We need a city hall that is working every day to secure and invigorate Gloucester's future. Why are hard-earned taxpayer dollars being spent on fixing mistakes? Why hasn't there been housing and development reform? Why has there been no urgency to act on climate resiliency? I want to change that narrative. Between the pandemic, the schools, and our climate preparedness, just to name a few, it's obvious the city is at an important junction as we approach our 400th anniversary. If you believe it's time to reset Gloucester and time to move us forward, if you believe Gloucester deserves better than a mayor who peddles in insults, pettiness, and bluster, if you believe City Hall isn't doing enough to protect the city's health and wealth or to lead us toward Gloucester's brightest possible future, then please cast your vote for me on Tuesday, November 2nd. My name is Greg Verga, and as your mayor, I am determined to be a voice for all of those who feel they have gone unheard for too long. I want to hear your concerns. I'm working for every vote, and I hope to earn your support on Tuesday, November 2nd. You can learn more at voteverga.com. And thank you so very much.
That was candidate number 2, Gregory Verga. This concludes 1623 Studios Municipal Election Candidates Forum. A reminder that on November 2nd, the polls are open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. The deadline to register to vote or make changes to your voter registration for the municipal election is Wednesday, October 13th at 8 p.m. One note for Ward 1 Precinct 2 residents who normally vote at Veterans Memorial School. Due to the demolition of the school, your precinct polling station has been moved to the new YMCA facility at Gloucester Crossing. The City of Gloucester is also accepting vote-by-mail and absentee ballot applications for all 2021 elections via email, fax, and regular mail. The deadline to submit an absentee ballot or vote-by-mail application for the 2021 election is Wednesday, October 27th at 5 p.m. The deadline for absentee ballot in-office voting is Monday, November 1st at noon. To download the absentee ballot or vote-by-mail application, go to gloucester-ma.gov/337/elections. Lastly, poll workers are always needed and paid from $170 to $225 depending on the position for the day. If any resident is interested in being a poll worker, send your inquiry to elections@gloucester-ma.gov or schedule an appointment at the city clerk's office and apply by calling 978-281-9720, number 2. I'm Corey Kukru for 1623 Studios. You can watch live coverage of this year's debates and elections on Channel 12 and our social media outlets. For more news on this fall's elections, please sign up for our newsletter at 1623studios.org. Thanks for watching, and thank you to the candidates and city officials for your public service.